I'm here with Scott and Dariusz at the AWS booth at ADIPEC. Scott, for people that don't know, what's OSDU?
OSDU, like a lot of AWS programs, started with a customer challenge. And in this case, it was Shell, who realized they had massive quantities of subsurface data that they needed to analyze and assess for exploration purposes. And their petrotechnical people spent up to 70% of their time just getting the data and wrangling it and getting into their systems, only 30% of the time doing the actual analysis. So they engaged AWS to put together what they called a subsurface data universe to kind of harmonize the data model, and then they opened it to the industry so that it could actually scale and innovate across the industry. That's what it started with, so it's to streamline subsurface upstream workflows.
Okay. Now, obviously, Dariusz, you're from IBM. What's your take on OSDU?
Indeed, AWS was engaged in this initiative much earlier than IBM, but we've been approached by a number of companies who told us we want IBM to be a part of it. We want to make sure that there is a way of running that platform on premise, as many of oil and gas companies have legal requirements to keep the data in country and could not bring it to the cloud outside of their jurisdiction. But let me add to Scott's description of what OSDU is, because also industry is looking at it as the way of freeing up data from those application silos and having it as a platform that allows innovation, where the cost of bringing new solutions, new applications, it's much smaller than historically has been.
Okay, and if I may, AWS and IBM, you're coming together on this project, do you do other stuff as well?
We collaborate in a number of areas, but this is a marriage made in heaven. We bring the strengths of phenomenal cloud, tools, great team, and what IBM brings to this partnership is ability to manage data on-premise using robust, solid Red Hat technology and IBM version of OSDU, this open source platform that is managed, supported, and allow clients to run mission critical applications on it.
And from AWS?
So now for those countries and companies who have data residency requirements, the system of record can remain on-prem, can remain in country, and yet all of the innovations that Dariusz was talking about using artificial intelligence and machine learning and high performance computing to better analyze the subsurface, now all of those computational capabilities are available in the cloud, even as the data remains in country.
Exactly.
Okay, now I'm a technology guy. We were chatting earlier on all the gory details, but if I'm the end customer, why would I do this? Like, what's the business value?
I'm a riff off of what Dariusz said about the innovations in analytical technologies and software companies. Our software partners now have a standard data model on which they can build their new and innovative software. So we can ingest seismic data in one case at Woodside, we were ingesting the data in 1/160th of the time, or 160 times faster than they were able to do without the cloud and without these sorts of standardized data structures. And that's because there is an innovative software company that's built on the cloud that allows this sort of acceleration. That's one example. There are many others of new startups that are built and architected for this infrastructure that really accelerate the workflows.
Absolutely. And that's the exciting value proposition for the platform. There is also more mundane value proposition, so let me talk about it a little bit, because the concept of this platform came from the very acute pain point that industry have had, which number of companies, including super majors, tried to build the data platform that exposes the data, frees it up, and makes it available, spent truckloads of money, and could not say that they really succeeded. One tried, the second tried. Technology companies thought, we'll build it for you, industry, and they also have not been enormously successful. So the industry came together and thought, we don't compete in managing the data and exposing the data. We compete on how we interpret the data and what do we do with it, what decisions we make. and having access to data quickly. So why not collaborate? And this is first time I see industry coming together, solving common pain point in a collaborative way, and it's effectively the platform that industry builds for itself. And companies like ours, we bring this technology, know-how, development capabilities, so it's robust, solid, and as I said earlier, mission-critical applications can safely run on it, and it's supported 24/7.
So I'd add one more thing, Ken, if I may. The first letter in OSDU is O. That stands for open. And it is open across all vendors and all operators and even all the cloud platforms.
They all contribute to it, although the data is not open.
The data is not.
The data
platform is open.
for those companies, but software development is open. And then taking it, this open code, and making it robust, solid, supportable, that's what we do.
Yeah. You end up in a platform that allows your customers to, they don't have to worry about the plumbing, they get the data, and then they can use that for their business reasons.
Exactly,
right.
exactly.
Precisely right.
And it's built to meet their needs. So industry building for the industry.
And faster time to solve their problems,
Cheaper.
faster times to transition, faster times to everything. Hey, good stuff. Thank you guys.
Love.
Thank you, Kevin. It has been a pleasure talking with you.